So I'm doing an air leakage test on the house while I'm using the infrared camera here, and I'm in a room that was connected from the original house to the garage area, and it was basically not conditioned, heated and cooled before, and then it was, now it is. But what you're seeing is a lot of air leakage that's happening between the panels and the wood trim that they installed throughout this part of the house. So this isn't solid drywall. It looks like some kind of panel board, and then they put wood trim in between it, and where the wood and the paneling come together, nothing was ever caulked or sealed. So this is the original exterior part of the house, and they put some basically decorative wood siding over top of it. Where it meets the ceiling, you've got air leakage coming through. Where it meets the exterior wall, same thing. And then you look up at the ceiling, and again, you've got just a bunch of air leakage happening between the paneling and the trim all throughout this room. So there's a couple of ways you could approach this. You could get a bunch of siliconized latex caulk and go to town, sealing all these gaps, the trim to the paneling, including around the window here. You can see where the window trim meets the wall. It's definitely not sealed, which also means that the window frame is not sealed behind that. But this right here is a garage, and so the wall up here at the top is facing the attic of the garage. And I know that this was recently insulated, but you can still see how much air leakage is happening between the trim and the ceiling. So just remember, fiberglass does not stop air movement. So if this was insulated with fiberglass, it still needs to have an air barrier. And then since this is not solid drywall or plaster, all these gaps between the wood and the trim, or the wood trim and the ceiling or the walls, would also need to be sealed with latex caulk or siliconized latex caulk to stop all these issues. But just a bunch of air leakage happening through this addition of the house. And the other option would be you could take down all this paneling and then spray foam the underside of the roof deck here, and then put drywall up, and this would make it all airtight. That would obviously be a lot bigger project, and it's really up to the homeowner how they want to tackle it.